Hello, I welcome you all. In this video, we are going to see this particular sketch that you can see on the screen, how to draw it and tools required to draw it. This particular sketch, why I have taken this one is because we are going to learn this particular tool that is available in the predefined toolbars. So here we are going to learn that. Otherwise, to create this feature, this geometry, we need to create number of circles here. So there is, you can see this hidden lines. There are number of circles, right? So instead of this creating these circles, just directly we are going to use one tool that is available in the this sketching toolbars, right? So here you can see there is a circle here, there is one more big circle here, and there are different circles here, and with the different radius. Here one more thing you can observe is there is a center line here, and there is one more center line here. These circles are created using this point as a center line, while for these two circles, this point here is the center point, right? So let me delete this one and start from the beginning. So let us draw the center line. Here you can see the toolbar, profile toolbar. All the sketching tools are available. These are the predefined tools. So first let me draw the center line, one horizontal center line, one vertical center line, and see, once I draw the center lines, these center lines are turning into green color. Why is that? Because the center line is aligned with the this axis, this horizontal axis, and while the vertical center line is aligned with the vertical axis. So here is symbol, you can see that is coincident. So it should appear in the green color. Otherwise, other dimension which are you are giving with respect to this axis will not be constant. Here, let me take the circle command. Here you can go here and select the circle. First option is center and the radius. So you just need to define the center point. Just click on the center point and click again. So if you just only click on the particular command one time, you can use the particular command or tool only for one time. So it is better to double click on the particular command so that you can use it continuously any number of times. We define the radius here. If it is given the radius, you can give it the radius. Otherwise, you can go with the diameter. Here for this one, it is given as the radius. So I just select here and give the radius as the 3. Next thing is we need to create the center lines here. Just select the center line or the axis and create one axis here and create one axis here somewhere. Next thing is giving the dimensions. Just double click on the constraint tool and select this line, select this axis line, and similarly select the both axis and axis line. This dimension is given as 30 and this as given as angle is given as 60. So once you define these two, unactivate this command constraint, and next thing is we are going to use a particular tool. In the rectangle tools here, in the profile toolbar, the second tool, there are number of predefined tools here. So we are going to select this one, cylindrical elongated hole. So select this one, this tool, and select the first point, that will be the this point, and the second point will be anywhere on the center line. Third will be on the similarly anywhere on this particular center line, and extend. Similarly, the same thing here. Again, we are going to draw one more time this profile, similar profile. First, same point, same first point, same second point, and same third point. However, the radius is more. Next thing is just change the dimensions. Drag them outside so that you can see them easily. This radius is given as 0.75. Here it is given as 2, and one more dimension is given as this is given as 4. Again take the dimension tool, constraint tool, and we define this dimension. This is as given as 4. See, it is appearing in the purple color. That means there is a over constraining here. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to go back and change the constraint that is given here. See here, these lines are intersecting. So that means there is a constraint here. This constraint coincident. So what we can do is delete this constraint. Okay. And then we can give the dimension. Still it is coming as the, when you give the dimension, it is not changing. It is changing the dimension, but the sketch is not changing. So these kind of problems will come here. So this I have done intentionally to show you these problems will come sometimes. So what you have to do is just be careful while giving the constraints. There will be some extra unnecessary constraint that we have to identify. Here we start with the beginning. So this circle 1, then the circle 2, and giving the dimensions. Just go to the constraint and give the dimensions. So here this one is given as diameter as 1.5. For this one the radius is given as 3. Next thing is creating the axis. Select the axis command tool and create axis here, and create one more axis here. Zoom in and create one more axis from the same point downward. Next thing is giving the dimension. Double click on the dimension, select this line, this axis line, second axis line. Similarly, downward direction, same thing, both axis line, and double click on the dimension and change the dimension. This one is given as 68 degree angle. Now you can extend this line also in this direction. Just click on this point. First you need to uncheck the or unactivate the earlier command, then only you can go with the next command. These are some things you can do, manipulate, and you can explore these things. Just how to, if it is rotated, how to change it, how to get the normal view. So this command here is to use the normal view, to get the normal view. Angle here is 30 actually. This one is 60. Next thing is we are going to use the tool, cylindrical elongated hole. It is available in the profile toolbar and in the rectangular tool section. Select the first point, second point, and third point on this axis, and then extend and click. Similarly, again same thing, the same first point, the same second point, and the third point is the same. However, the radius is different. So you have to click just outside of the first sketch, first geometry. Next thing is we define the dimension. So here this one is given as 4 radius. Just give it 4 here. So first we'll change these things. This is given as a radius is, for this one it is 2. For a smaller one it is 0.75. So once you define these two, this radius is 4. You can zoom in and see the sketch, right? Earlier there was a extra constraint here because we have selected the point on this line. Actually you have to select the point, the second point of this cylindrical elongated hole on this particular axis. You can just select the dimension and drag it inside, so that it will be easier for you to check out the dimensions. Next thing is we are going to create there is no particular way to go about it. Just you can whichever you find easy, that you that procedure you follow. So I'm going to select this first point, second point, and I'm going to create an arc that is going to join these two circles. Next thing is, now we need to delete the unnecessary segment. Just double click on the quick trim and delete the unnecessary segment. This unnecessary, again this here is unnecessary, this is not required, this is also not required. Zoom in if it is not visible, and you can select the unnecessary segment and delete them. Zoom in. Zoom in is control scroll button and move the mouse, or otherwise you have these options here from the toolbar, or with the mouse also you can do it. Next thing is, again it is converted into white color. It's appeared into white color because we have deleted some sections. Also with the deletion, the constraint will also be deleted. So what we need to do is again define the constraints. Next thing is, just select the circle here, and I'll go with the 3-point circle. You can go with any kind of circle. Select first point, second point, and click anywhere. Next thing is giving the dimension. So here the dimension is, for this particular circle is, diameter is 2, and deleting the unnecessary segment. Again delete this unnecessary, this unnecessary, this unnecessary segment. Next thing is, we need to make the whole sketch constraint. To make it constraint, we'll take the this will make use of geometrical constraint, this constraint dialog box. So we'll select this one with the control button, select this one and go to constraint dialog box and select the tangency. Keep it here, keep it here. Again select first one, second one, and select the constraint dialog box and select the tangency. Similarly, this segment and this segment, these both are again tangent. So again select the tangency. Now you can see this is converted into the green color, and that means it is fully constrained. So this is the way to create this particular sketch. Okay, thank you.